Hey, was it DM? Yeah, DM. Hey, DMB06. Here's to look at what I showed you. Now, you can find these for cheaper on uh, I know that first of all, I know that the prices for the Brotherhood might seem expensive, but it's worth it. And here's one of the reasons why it's worth it. You can find them cheap. I and it took me a while to get up to part four. And when the original Full Metal Alchemist came out, I was like, I am not buying four parts. And now I find myself buying parts, part one and part two of a series, like it's nothing. Other people still go, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting until it comes out. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that patient. Plus, I don't know how they would box um, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It was easy to do it with the original Full Metal Alchemist because they just had broken into four parts, but you've got a fifth part to Brotherhood because it has, I think the original had like 51 episodes, and this one has 64, so it's a little more difficult. Um, but yeah, I'm missing the point. I wanted to show you why it's totally worth it, and um, Funimation has included four of these in every package of Full Metal Alchemist. So there will be a total of 20, because there's four or five, of each of 20 of these. And I'll get started to show you. Okay, number one, which came in box set one, what is of Ed and Al. Super awesome, cool, right? That looks so boss. Um, and on a side note, there are only two postcard art card thingies where it is vertical, the rest are horizontal. I found that interesting. I'm waiting till all of them come out, and then I can do a frame of these, put these in frames. Uh, I'm gonna put this face down. And in two, here you have the Elric brothers, and they were kids looking over, alchemy, you know, notes and stuff. You've got a beaker over here, and if you look in the corner right there, you can see the armor that that um that Al is encased in now during the show. The thing about not sure if you've seen it, but the thing about, of course, Aaron and Mass is, if I'm pronouncing that right, got older, so they had to do a new Al, which at first I was like, eh. Maxie Whitehead does the voice of Al right now. And at first I was like, but she does a really good job. I have to admit, she does. She sounds like Al. And three. Ah, this bent. Oh, ask me if I'm happy because I see this is bent a little bit. And of course you've got Armstrong. I forgot what the dog is named. Al, Pinocchio, Ed, and Winry. So, and I try to put these in the thing and tape them, so I got them messed up. So I'm angry with myself. Then you've got the fourth one, which comes out of box set part one. You've got their teacher. I forgot what her name is. Shoot. And then you've got, of course, and Al and Ed. But I'm mischievous. Like, ugh, that darn teacher of mine. And I screwed it up, like, on there. So, pretending it's not there. That damage is not there. And this one came out of part two. We've got the Elric brothers abandoning their house and burning it down, leaving it behind, so they don't have a place to return to. Going forward, not back. It's funny, they burned their house and they have nowhere to return to. It's like they were burnt, symbolically burning down their past, but they still kept it in their minds. Pocket watches never forget September 11th, November. That'd be real odd if it was September 11th, given the context these days. Um, we've got 6, which has Roy, Hawkeye, Maze, Ed, Winry, and Al. And my favorite character will always be Roy Mustang. I've yet to get him to sign my poster, Travis Willingham. I've gotten Vic Mignogna, the voice of Ed, to do it. Okay, here's another one with Roy and Ed, and of course Al at the top. I simply love Roy and love anytime he's in a he's in a little photo. Totally awesome. He's badass. I mean, he's the Flame Alchemist. Come on. And then we've got new characters, and this will be the last one for part 2. Not sure if you've seen this. This is a new character that is that comes from the manga, because this is more manga related. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. So I'm gonna teach you like Lon Fawn. I forgot what the old man's name is, and of course Ed and Mei Chang and Xiao Mei, her little panda. You see the little panda? And of course we know this guy, Scar. And of course you got Roy, Winry, and Ed. It's a very good picture. I'm gonna be excited once I get all 5. We don't know when part 5 is coming out. And this is another one, the only other vertical one, Ed kicking his boot up. That starts, both of those were 9/10. They'll start off box part 3. Then you've got Ed and Ling. Ling looking overly excited, and Ed looking very annoyed, and Al's like, oh dear, see him? And oh, one of the cool parts in Fullmetal Alchemist is when Al summons the staff from the ground, and I think this is when he fought the Chimera in Lior. This is 13. Which starts the box set full part 4, which you just got. You've got, of course, Roy, Ed, and Al. You've got, this should be 14. You've got Ed and Al. Ed and Al is little kids, and then you've got them as, I think Ed is 15, and Al should be 14, because I believe Al is 1 year younger than Ed. Then you've got the new characters again, Ling, Mei Chang, Xiao Mei, and of course Ed and Winry. And, oh, I love this one. This one is truly unique. It's very casual. You've got Roy, Ed, and they're having a water fight. And then you've got Hawkeye with a big type bazooka type thing. We can assume by the expression on Al's face that it's a real one. I mean, we can assume. I guess maybe he would act that way if it was just a big water pistol, but come on, maybe it's a real one. She's that crazy enough to do that. So yeah, those were the art cards, and hope you enjoyed that. I hope I didn't spoil anything. See ya.